Alright everybody, so we're dealing with number 50 from section 2.4, and we're just supposed to simplify this. And in this process I'm going to try and either get to I squared or to I to the fourth, and I'll have to remember to rationalize and that type of thing because I is actually the square root of negative 1. So I have I to the negative third power. And that negative means I really should be writing 1 over I to the third. And I to the seventh is really I to the fourth times I cubed. And I want to remind you that I to the fourth is 1. So this is really 5 times 1 times I cubed, or just 5I cubed. Now, I have 1 over I cubed, and what I'm going to do to try and get the radical out of the denominator, remember I is the square root of negative 1, I'm going to multiply both top and bottom by I. And the rationale behind that is I to the third times I is going to be I to the fourth, and I to the fourth is 1. And I can't just, pop something in the denominator. I have to do it to both top and bottom. I have to multiply by 1. So my I over I is 1. So now I've got I over I to the fourth. I to the fourth is 1. I still haven't done anything with this 5I to the third power. So I now have I plus 5I cubed. Now, let's refresh our memories a little bit. I cubed is I squared times I, which I squared is negative 1. So this is actually negative I, or negative 1I, forgive me, or we could just write it as negative I. So this is I minus 5I. And we really should think about this as 1I minus 5I, so it becomes a negative 4I. Hopefully that helps.